Good morning, everybody. Coming to you back in New Hampshire, back from Jackson Hole. Had a good trip. It was a lot of fun out there skiing, but it's good to be back. And today, I was gonna go to work this morning. And now I had a little bit of a change of plans. I'm gonna be working later in the day, so I've got the morning off. And I was like, you know what? Even though we just have this little measly bit of powder, it's not even really a whole inch of snow, just a little tiny bit. I've been watching some old GoPro ski videos on YouTube recently, and I was feeling nostalgic, so I got out my GoPro once again, and I was like, let's head out this morning, let's fire up the van and head to the mountain. So let's fire this thing up. We might need to stop and get some diesel for the heater. And let's hop in here. See if this thing needs some gas too, I don't know. Yeah, it looks like we might be stopping at the gas station before we get to the mountain. But we're gonna let this thing warm up and let the snow melt off the windshield a little bit. And we'll probably have to brush off the roof too. But let's get the heat cranked up in here. Yeah, there's really not a lot of snow to speak of this morning, but we're still gonna call it a powder day. Again, there's maybe an inch. You could probably call this an inch if you really wanted to, and we do really want to call this an inch. So we're gonna say, yeah, we had an inch of powder, gnarly powder day. Big jump to get in this thing, but the heat is doing its job. It's got it nice and warm in here. Filling up. I think I got enough diesel for today to run the heater, so I was gonna get some diesel, but there's some actual diesel trucks pumping, so I think this will get me through the day, and I can always stop later if I need to. We'll get some gas and be on our way. Is that enough, you think? Does that look about right? It stopped on me once and it wasn't full, so yeah, I'd say that's about it. Alright, we have arrived at the mountain. It took us a long time to get here. I should have got the camera out. I was stuck behind a plow, and you know, it's pretty easy to just drive around a plow. I realize the road is kind of a windy road to get here, but if it's just one or two cars. The other day on my way to the mountain, there was 4 cars in front of me and then a plow, and I looked at that and I was like, okay, this is no problem. As soon as there was an opening, I just passed them, right? Today, there was 11 cars and then a plow in front of me. It ended up taking us an extra 20 minutes to get here, but that's all right. We're here, and we're gonna get on the mountain pretty quick. If you can hear that ticking in the background, I just flicked on the heater in the back. It stays pretty warm in here from the insulation and stuff, just from the heat running. While the van's running, it retains the heat pretty well. But I flicked on the heater, that way when we come back from skiing, it'll be nice and warm in here. You know, it's like you have this
this curious, young, very wise person who saw things in the world and he just kept going. And then, of course, the Chappelle Show, which is, in my opinion, the greatest sketch comedy show of all time, even though it was only 2 seasons. It's the best ever. And then he doesn't pay attention to anything. He's just being a person. Just being a person and doing stand-up. You know? So he doesn't have to, which is unique too. You know, he doesn't have to promote things. He just sell out.
He had a motivating example.
Yeah, I was doing that for a long time with them. They had an issue with Patreon about certain censorship of certain individuals and certain ideological perspectives where they were, you know.
Feels like it's a pretty nice and warm day today, so hopefully it stays nice and warm once we get on the slope. You never know, it might be cold once you get up there, but hopefully not. Hopefully it feels nice up there. It feels pretty nice down here right now. Is that too stupid looking? I kind of liked it the other day, having a visor. This helmet kind of has a little bit of a visor, but I don't know, this extends it just a little bit more. I was kind of into it. Get rid of my ski bag, it's taking up too much space. Makes it a pain in the neck. But there we go, there are my skis. And if I can get my poles, that would be great. Perfect. Skis and poles. Everything else can go back in. See what I mean? That bag takes up too much space. It's not really worth the space it takes up. All right, let's get on the mountain. All right, we are going up the chair right now. Check this out. None of this is open right now, but they got some pretty sweet stuff going on in the terrain park that they've been working on. You can see they've been blowing a lot of snow, and you can also see there is a little fresh layer of snow. Again, about an inch, the same as what we had at my house. Alright, so this has put a nice light covering over the icy ground. This little bit of snow we got. And there's some people going down this glade right now, so I figured why not send it first run of the day. Gunpowder Glade, let's rip it up. One thing about this today is there's going to be all sorts of little rocks and stuff disguised under this little coating of fluff, which yesterday they were all very visible. So one thing you got to do, not everybody does this, or not everybody considers this when you're skiing in the trees, you pick your line. So know where you want to go before you start going there. And this is all actually pretty soft. Whew. You see what I mean right there? That was a rock under the snow. Definitely easier to ski trees when you're using your poles, or at least for me, I'm a pole plant guy. But we're gonna do our best here with the camera. And good, this is where we wanted to be. And let's book it. Phew! Whew. First run of the day, and we're already breaking a sweat. Got a little more to go. This is actually a really sick run, and I wish I had somebody here to record with me to do some nice tracking shots, because there's some nice lines if you came down through here with some speed. Little jump here, nice open landing. I just met the nicest guy on the lift. He told me he's gonna be 80 next week. Still out here shredding. A little bit of a fog today, which I feel like is gonna burn off because that sun is pelting through hard. This time of year, the sun's getting higher and higher, so each day it's a little bit warmer. It is a little bit icy underneath the coating of POW though. Just gotta watch for those ice spots, no big deal. It's a little softer over here. Whew. I could go take gun smoke, but I think I'd rather stay on recoil here. It's sort of taking me more where I want to go. But we just stopped for a quick break on the side of the trail. Out west, you could stop 4 or 5 times and still ski a run twice as long as anything here. Mistake, icy. Legs burning, I'm out of shape. We old. Chair 69. Hope nothing bad happens. Thank you. Isn't that funny? We were 1 chair off. They got it. Alright, I'm juvenile. I'm sorry. Alright, this lift is a slow lift. It's going to be a while before we get to the top, so. A little bit darker over here. Sun hasn't quite hit it. But surprisingly, oh, spoke too soon. There's the ice. But there is some cushion in between the ice. You just gotta find it. And try and turn on the cushion. Ooh, to trigger. All right. Let's take a look up trail. What do we got coming our way? And actually up trail looks good. How's down trail look? I'd say it's our time to go. If it was any time, now is our time. Got a little paraski action going on. Pretty sweet. Love to see it. Skiing is a very accommodating sport. And you see a lot of different people that are able to get out on the mountain. It's pretty cool. I just love watching these things. I just think they're cool. Pretty cool. Look at it go. All right, so this glade off the terrain park here, basically nobody's touched it yet. And I figured I had to film it. So I'm gonna try and hold the GoPro with my mouth. And so that way I can use my poles and record. Let's do this. Round 2 on this glade. I got my line picked out right now, and it definitely looked camera worthy. So I got my camera out. I was just waiting for a guy to get out of the way. He was down trail, so I was just letting him scoot on out of the way. But let's put the camera where I can hold it, and let's rip this up. Whew. All right, let's head back to the van. Put my gloves over here by the heater for a little bit. Boots off. I always say, quit while you're ahead. What do I mean by that? Well, we got a few good runs in this morning, and it is just past 12 o'clock right now. By the time I get home, let the dogs out, and maybe I'll stop at McDonald's on my way home too. I'm not sure yet. But by the time I get home and take care of everything, put some wood in the stove, let the dogs out, it'll be time for me to go to work. So quit while you're ahead. Having a good day. Let's keep it that way. Let's not stay longer than we need to and wind up making ourselves late or having to rush, anything like that. Oh man. All right, we're going to power down the heater. Look how fast it melted off all the snow off my boots, so that's how hot it is. It's still blowing warm air right now, even though we shut it off. It's gonna blow warm air for a little while. Set Liv's gear back here on the bed with mine. Liv left her snow stuff in here the other day. All right, let's hop into the cockpit. Get up here. I got a lot of stuff in the way. I'm still working on the configuration of all my stuff in this van. Don't know exactly where everything's gonna go. Right now we got the poo bucket / trash can, and then I got this tote with all my camping cooking supplies, and there's tons of space in here. Like, it's not like there's not enough space or anything. I just gotta figure out where I want everything and make a permanent spot for it. But yeah, all right, let's get out of here. Let's get out while the getting's good and head to McDonald's, I guess. Nothing left to do but go to McDonald's. It's time to find out whether or not you can go inside McDonald's. I think you can, but my van's not fitting through the drive-thru, so I'm going inside to order, so let's find out. So you can go inside at McDonald's here in Alton. I don't think they really want you inside, though, by the looks of all the signs. It looks like they're really trying to keep you out. But anyway, between ordering and getting my order, it's been under 10 minutes, so still pretty quick, pretty snappy operation over here. Burger stand. And you know me with my French fries, or maybe you don't. Love fries. Probably didn't need to get a large, but I did. And couple McChickens as well, just to stay fueled up, keep the energy alive for the rest of the day, because like I said, I gotta go to work this afternoon, so, yeah, anyway, I gotta get a move on, because I do have to be at work, so, I think I'm gonna end the video right here at McDonald's, enjoying my food, because like I said, work is the next part of my day, and work is not so much fun, but McDonald's is, so this is where I'll leave you. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. My hope is that this video kind of illustrates the use of my van, like what I'm using it for at the moment. And, you know, right now I got all my stuff in here, so I'm going to eat McDonald's and I'm going to go right to work, and I can change into my work clothes and whatever right in the van. So, handy dandy, van life, you gotta love it. At least I do. It's one of my catchphrases, kind of. You gotta love it. Or at least I do.